Taking 43s a game at one point, and now they really had to dial that back because they're just not knocking it down at the rate they were. And without Pinder, it's going to be an almighty task if they can get the job done here.
Ian Clark's arrived in Adelaide and everyone is talking about it. They are happy he's there, but Andrew Bogut perhaps not so happy. Talking about Adelaide splashing the cash and trying to buy a championship. That's what they accused the Kings of doing when they were the champions, and they're saying they're getting away with a little bit here. But Adelaide have said that they are paying a little bit more, but not a whole lot more. And as I mentioned, I don't think it matters how much you pay because it's all about winning, Corey.
100%. Who cares who's paying what?
Pay whatever you want.
You're damn right. We want to win championships, so we want to put ourselves in the best position.
And here's the champion starting five for the Taipans. No Keanu Pinder, so their ult's really small. Sam Wardenberg basically playing the 5. DJ Hogle played the 4. Majuk Deng comes off the bench. You expect Josh Davey to play a few minutes as well as Adelaide's champion starting 5. Mitch McCarron's back from illness, so we hope that he's doing all right. Same with his little one, who I know wasn't too well as well. And I like this starting 5 now. Kai Sotto into it. I like what he's being able to bring. And then Daniel Johnson, Ian Clark off the bench. Watch out for Adelaide.
Anthony Drimmick back to the bench after 11 and 11 rebounds.
Let's not to mention that cameo appearance yesterday. Great minutes. Not yesterday. Last time they played, Kieran Galloway.
Yep, he was good as well. So Cairns will get possession off the jumbled tip.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Cairns with this lineup, they try and switch a lot of things. So Tajima, we know Tajima, Bull Qual and DJ Hogue are 3 of the best defenders in the league, but they're going to be undersized throughout the whole night.
27-12 was the opening quarter. Cairns unloaded on Adelaide when they played in round 12th of December. And here's McCall with 4 on the shot clock. He's going to have to make something happen solo here, and Frank shut him down.
Probably couldn't ask for a worse offensive possessions if you're the Cairns Taipans. Adam Ford will not be happy that that's what they dished up.
So a chance for Adelaide to open scoring as McCarron uses ditch. Screen from Sotto. He works to the baseline. Once Frank's involved, bouncing into Hogue from close range. Couldn't finish it off. So Adelaide come up empty with their first play phase as well as Wardenberg combines with Hogue. Works for some penetration and off glass. Does open the scoring.
Nice drive in the middle. Biggest thing about Adelaide is their defense. Giving up 90-plus points per game. Won't get it done in any league. Definitely not in the NBL. Great drive and take by Hogue.
Franks takes it from McCarron. Shot clock rolls to 7 as he hands over now to Antonius Cleveland, who pulls the trigger on a 3, and he puts Adelaide on top.
That's a tough knockdown. Cleveland been shooting the 3 ball pretty well, and again, we're already seeing it. They're just going to switch everything, and DJ Hogue walks into a 3 ball.
Can't come up with the goods.
You got to find anybody at the 3, let alone that man who shoots the ball at a high clip.
And this is, yeah, Adelaide, you can kind of fall into the trap of, okay, they're missing Keanu Pinder. So you kind of play down to the level of what Kansas is supposed to be able to do without him.
So Adelaide back-to-back baskets here, take a 3-point lead. McCall lob pass. Wardenberg was inventive, and from close range, he makes no mistake.
It's just too easy on the defensive end of the 36ers. Adelaide to take it. Sorry, Kansas take it.
Sotto harassed by McCall, who almost came up with the ball.
And that's the flip side of it. When you know that a team's undersized, you can't just telegraph what you're trying to do. Sunday Detch trying to pass the ball over to Kai Sotto. Sam Wardenberg's fronting. Of course, Tajima McCall is going to come across and help. Somebody's going to be there. They're undersized. They're switching everything. Everybody's going to continue to move. You can't make it obvious.
Active hands from McCall there as we go courtside to Joe Healy.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Just a note on the crowd tonight. It's a packed-out Cairns Convention Centre, and honestly, the energy in here is electric. New Year's Eve, everybody's in a great mood. I feel like Gilligan's is probably empty right now because it feels like the entire city is here. No Keanu Pinder, but the fans will definitely have an impact in this one.
Yeah. Joe's one of the best in the business. That right there is a fallacy. There is no way that Gillies is empty on New Year's Eve. It might not be as many people yet as there will be later after this game, if Cairns get the win especially.
Well, here's Cleveland with 2 on the shot clock. Gives it to McCarron and says, you try your luck. Mitch hasn't hit a 3-ball now for some 14 games. And they come up empty, and a chance for Scott against Sotto. Nothing on offer. Uses Bull Quoll, who fires unsuccessfully. A Sunday Detch brings Adelaide forward. Clunky start to the game for both teams. Detch goes solo with the left hand, wouldn't work. Sotto almost tipped it in and then drew contact. He's off to the free throw line.
Good work early on the old boards by Sotto. So big, so tall. Got to put a body on him if you can.
And I love that he's in the starting lineup now, because you don't necessarily throw it to him a whole lot to go one-on-one. He's going to be the elite rim protector. He's been cleaning up the glass, and then it brings Daniel Johnson off the bench to basically say, when he's on the floor, let's feed the big fella. Let him go and get his offensive buckets. He still gets them at such a high rate.
77% free throw shooter this season, Kai Sotto. 24 of 31 coming into this game. He is due a breakout game, his highest scoring game of the season so far this year for Kai Sotto was the 16 points and 7 rebounds he had at home against New Zealand back in round 5, but he's not far away from putting up a really influential game in terms of numbers. So Adelaide by 2 as Cairns misfire once more. And Scott.
Great hustle.
Yeah, it was.
Great hustle from Shannon Scott. And I'm interested to see how he attacks this game. When Tajir McCall was out, he was terrific. He was literally putting Cairns in the prime seat of climbing up the ladder. And then Tajir McCall came back, and he's kind of lost his spot in the lineup in terms of where does he have the impact on the game. Yes, you're missing Keanu Pinder, which is a different position than Tajir McCall, but Shannon Scott's got to realise there's a lot of offense to be had, and a lot of it can go through him.
And a bucket was just made by him.
Here's Cleveland. Sotto tops it on the deck against Wardenberg and draws a foul. He gets a user-friendly roll with a finished chance at a three-point play.
It's a great offensive move. As you can see, Bull Quoll passes it back to Scott from the land of plenty in that corner. And that Amy replay showing us the goods. Yeah, the big fella, just so talented. Can put the ball on the deck from 3. He won't hesitate. If you play off him, he'll shoot the 3.
Sam Wardenberg's going to sit down and foul. DJ Hogue. He's got a couple fouls early. We talk about how skinny they are up front. They got by without Tajir McCall because of their guard depth. One player they just could not afford to lose was Keanu Pinder, not just because of how good he's been, but because they don't have that many options in the backup.
Here's McCall with it now. Mismatch, and the poor pass picked off by Cleveland, who's really in a purple patch of form. Adds another 2 for the Adelaide 36ers.
Oh, he is in fantastic form. And when he lifts, he provides the team that energy at both ends, especially on the defensive end.
Here's Hogue working against a smaller opponent in Cleveland, restricted him again. Great defensive play. Shot clock rolls to red numbers for Bull Quoll in all sorts of traffic. Mitch McCarron took it off him.
I mean, that is fantastic team defense.
Cleveland thought about the 3. Sotto gets it down to Franks, and a mismatch there with Scott back outside. Sunday Ditch. They get Franks a look down low. It looked like an offensive foul, and that's the way the referees have seen it.
Good take there from Shannon Scott. Look at it here. Sunday Detch again kind of telegraphed it. We've got to continue to attack the hoop until somebody steps in front of you.
100%.
Right here. Shannon Scott knew that that ball was going to be going to Robert Franks. Sunday Detch has to be a little bit more aggressive himself. In the end, you try and be unselfish and you turn it over.
So Adelaide by 4, a little over 4 minutes played in this opening quarter. Ben Air checks into the game, a former Adelaide player for Cairns.
There's Ian Clark, 36ers.
Hogue. This time against Franks, feeds air in the corner, shot clock. Rolls to the red numbers once more. Hogue wide open, baseline. Can't connect. Well done McCall initially to keep it alive, but Adelaide eventually reel it in. Cleveland has 5. Sotto has 6. The only 2 scorers so far for Adelaide, although Ian Clark changes that now with his first 3 of the game.
He's automatic.
He is automatic. You shouldn't even leave him.
And again, that's what the problems that are going to happen, because you're trying to focus on double teaming anytime the ball goes into the post because of their undersized.
8 unanswered points from Adelaide. Has opened this game up early, a little under 5 minutes from quarter time. Ben Air exploring, gets to the baseline and is off to the free throw line as he draws a foul there.
Good job by Ben Air. Great to see him get an opportunity this season after that one incredible game he had against Melbourne United.
20 and 10.
Man.
Got him signed. Got him forward, rewarding the young fella.
67% from the free throw line this season, Ben Air. 6 of 9 are his numbers.
It looked like 67% free throw shooter on that one, but this is a game when the Taipans, you take out what Keanu Pinder has done all season long, and anyone who steps on the floor should have a green light. You should be ultra aggressive and ultra confident, knowing
Many stars on the team. He's their leading scorer, and he's taken 1 shot here out of the 15 that they've come up with. Clark drawing a foul. It was a smart one because they had 1 to give.
It's like we all knew it was coming, so I just went with that way. Number 5.
Jeric picks up his first person.
Zena Bruin wants this to be looked at for an unsportsmanlike foul. It's not going to be, but the point is made that because they're not in the bonus, he's trying to slow down the play. He's trying to make them have to take it out.
Here we go.
Less than 6 seconds out from quarter time. Karen hands over. Drimmick into the paint. And a nice finish as well as he flips it up to add the 2. Drimmick gets his first score and Adelaide take the lead on the quarter time buzzer at the end of 1.
Thank you for watching. Kung nagustuhan mo ang video na ito ay mag-subscribe ka na sa ating channel. Paki-follow na rin ang ating Facebook page Utak Pilipinas. Again, this is D Sports TV. Paalam.